The Washington Wizards begin the game with the basketball. Wall to Beal. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Bradley Beal trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Beal converts on the three-point play, and the Wizards add to their lead. Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Love. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beal to Wall. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Evans. To Korver. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
And counted at the rim.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
It's Washington with the basketball. Beal to Korver. Here comes the screen. Anthony to Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. Count the bucket for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Beal. To Wall. John Henson snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button.
Substitutions, Washington. Into the game for the Cavaliers, number 23, Tyreke Evans.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Thomas.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
To Wall. For three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And he throws it down. Nice finish for Kevin Love. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Washington basketball. To Thomas.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Finish that.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Nothing going here on that drive. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Thomas into the front court. Now down 6. To Wall. Short jumper misses. That misses with 3 seconds left. That's it for the first half. The Cavaliers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Love. 4-3. No good. That's great defense. Can't miss those.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
Cavaliers with the basketball. To Love. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Cleveland has the rebound. To Love. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kevin Love at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80.
Substitutions, Washington. Substitutions, Cleveland. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Wall. Thomas. Isaiah Thomas. He's now 4 for 6.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Cavs at the controls. That pass stolen by the Wizards.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Missed a wide open look. Another follow, still no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Thomas. Isaiah Thomas. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Thomas across the timeline. His guys down big. Wall. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling,